Hello. Don't mind my donation bags in the back. I felt like I needed to pull over. I just dropped my daughter off at school. This is the first time that I've had to have this conversation with my child. My daughter is Indigenous Mexican American. I am white. I had to have a conversation with her. I asked her, as she attends a Spanish immersion school, if there's been any talk about things if the federal government or ICE comes to her school as to what she should do. She said, I don't think so. And I'm just like, okay. I just want to let you know, if they do come, I just want you to put your hands up and say, I'm an American citizen, and just listen to what they say. This is a world I never wanted my child to be in. For me to tell my 5th grader what to do if the federal government comes to raid her school, because they have gone into schools. What to do if they come after her because she's not white. Because she looks native. She looks indigenous. Her skin is darker, her hair is dark, her eyes are dark. And she attends a Spanish immersion school. I know people at her school are fearful. Her after-school program has shared fears. This country is losing its democracy. It's becoming a fascist dictatorship. When I was young in the early 90s, I used to say, man, I wish I could have lived in the 60s so I could have been part of the change and, seen it and heard Martin Luther King speak and be part of that change. And then I look now and I'm going, what the hell? I did not, as much as I wanted to be witness to change and movement forward, I didn't think we would go backwards, where I'd have to fight for the same things that they fought for back then. I didn't think my words are not here. It's so disturbing. And how ICE is, J.D. Vance has said he's planning on people going door to door, and it's already happening. People are going door to door. American citizens are being taken. They are taking people without an actual warrant, a judicial warrant. They are taking people illegally. They are taking people who are here legally and trying to get their citizenship. They're taking them for a traffic ticket. What happened to the biggest baddest? You're attacking Native American, Indigenous American people and taking them. This was their country first. How can you deport someone who was here before we were? I am appalled at what this country is becoming. I know I post a lot. It's because I need to, because I can't stay silent. Whether back early, what was it, March, when I said this is my last post, I'm not going to post anymore. And then I came on and said I'm not going to remain silent anymore. I do not like how people say F ICE at the protests and the rallies, because I believe in peaceful protesting. I think we should be shouting, tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. We the people of the United States of America will not stand for our Constitution being broken, for our rights being stripped away. That's what we need to protest. That's what we need to say. Having someone being killed by an officer who was not harming anyone, I mean, I don't agree with blocking things and doing stuff because that's me and the way I protest and the way I rally is very peacefully. I mean, shout, the revolution will be televised, but instead, streamed because people don't really watch regular TV as much. So, I mean, we need to be like, what do we want? Like ICE out. When do we want it? Now. Don't be shouting F ICE. That's just instigate stuff. This is my opinion. I mean, everyone has the right to their own opinion. You don't have to agree with me, and that's okay. But I feel it's an instigation. I like to go back with the actual peaceful protest. I wish that we would shout more, like I just said, what do we want? ICE out. When do we want it? Now. We want them out of Minnesota. We want them out of the United States. They should not be doing what they're doing right now. And I know other people are like, you're watching, the left media and all this stuff. I'm watching the White House page and the, Department of War pages. I'm seeing the propaganda, the hate that's spewed, the propaganda that's shared, the lies that are spread, the falsified information, the everything that's being spewed from this fascist administration. And I do not accept it. Where has the respect gone? I don't want my children looking up to somebody like this, who is obviously a fascist, racist, ignorant person. And I will say that. And I've said that the last time he was in the office, and I'm saying that now. Only this time I fear it's being worse. If you look at everything, from the Diary of Anne Frank, from the Hitler's playbook, what do you think is being played out? Now we're trying to take over Greenland. We took Venezuela, and they're going to put people in power. We took their oil. What's next? After Greenland, what's the next plan? Where are they going to go? Are we going to be under an actual dictatorship that I see coming? I mean, I don't normally record myself, but I just wanted to say my piece. After telling my child what she needed to do if they came to her school. And it's a real fear because Spanish immersion schools have teachers and aides that come from other countries on visas to teach. But we're taking these people too. What is happening to our democracy? God help us. That's all I can say. I pray every day. And I'm not a huge religious person. I'm a very spiritual person. But I've been praying a lot more. God help us. Stand up. Speak. Because God can't do it all. He can help us, but we need to take action. We need to stand up. We need to speak out. We need to be loud. We need to be vocal and peaceful. Don't let them turn what you're doing and saying, look, see, I told you, and showing that they have reason to instigate. You need to sit back. Well, not sit back. You need to show up. Be loud. Speak, as my favorite quote says, speak even if your voice shakes. Now's the time. Rise up peacefully. Make your voice heard. Don't let our freedoms being taken more and more every day. Don't let our neighbors being terrorized. Don't let our citizens be arrested because they are brown, because they have an accent. They belong here just as much as you and I. I don't know. That's about it for now. Show the world what democracy looks like. Be seen and be heard. Thanks for listening.